came from. I wrote this play in 2001 because something terrible happened in New York City. Terrible. Something happened in New York City where a plane came in, a couple planes came in, and some buildings dropped. How many people even remember even hearing about something terrible like that? And I spent a lot of time in my house actually being scared and coming to work and being scared. And then I decided to get rid of my stress and do what people do to get rid of stress. I went shopping. And I went to Knoxville, and I saw this carpet place of Oriental rugs that had this. She was Pakistani, and she didn't speak much English. And she saw my necklace. And she started to cry. And she told me that her children, whenever they came to visit from school, because they were at college, they used to come to East Tennessee to ride horses, and she didn't feel like that would happen again for a very long time, because her children looked like they were from a different country, and they wore things on their head that maybe looked a little different. And she was afraid that if they tried to go to a riding stable, that people would not like them because of how they looked. Well, she started crying, and I started crying. And then we started hugging each other, and I gave her my phone number, and I said, when they come in to town, please call me. And she did. And she brought her children out, and they went riding with me, and they had a wonderful time, and she was so grateful because it gave her hope that there could be peace between people that didn't look the same. And that is what this play is about. It is about sharing space with people that aren't all the same. Deep in a valley, down south near a spring, a beaver did a wondrous thing. He gnawed on some trees till they fell with a slam, creating a pond, the result of his dam.
Jungle and they fight in the land because they don't know how to share. We have to talk to the heads of the nation about some programs for conservation. Let's clear up the situation because we can't ignore the threat of war. We all need food, we all need space, we all need freedom to our place. We all need love, we all need care, we all need love to know how to share.
They pushed and they pushed till the rain finally ended, and that wondrous dam was successfully mended. They saved the pond, that haven of freedom which all were so fond. Their colors were different, their bodies were too, but their spirits were mended together like glue. Not really so different, they're all just the same, learning to live by the rules of the game. By just playing fair and loving a lot, united they stood in their pond melting pot.